So are you gonna die today? Make it out alive. You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then
The thing we always look forward to in the morning, right? A nice cup of coffee. So, what is the deal with coffee? What is the benefits of coffee? What can coffee help me with in my life? And I'm going to answer those questions in this video because I'm going to be telling you how coffee has been changing my life and set my productivity kind of through the roof and even my willpower through the roof. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you guys some benefits, some cons of coffee, and let's get this video going. So, benefit number 1 of coffee. It improves your alertness and mental focus. Whether this be to, attack your goals and focus on the day at hand, do it. Drink some coffee, you're going to feel good. Benefit number 2, it improves your workouts and actually increases testosterone without all the added sugar and all these this milk and all the garbage. No good. It improves your workouts. You're gonna feel nice. You're gonna start lifting more, pushing more, pulling more. You want to drink this coffee because it's kind of like a pre-workout. Whether you guys take C4, anything pre-workout-y. It can even substitute for creatine because I know coffee has like moderate doses of creatine in there, and you get creatine from chicken, and this is what gives you power, more ATP in the cells, more ATP in your muscles. You push more, you have more strength, you have more stamina. Benefit number 3, you become more insulin resistant. Benefit number 4, it burns fat during your fast. And this one is really powerful, especially if you're like me and you're trying to get that 6-pack for the summer, trying to get that nice bod. But you can't have any calories with this because, you can't go over 50 calories when you're on a fast. But coffee actually amplifies the fast because coffee, it increases your metabolism times, I think it's like times 3 or something like that. But yeah, coffee is really good for the metabolism. It burns fat. And now I'm going to be getting into the downsides of coffee. I think there's 4 downsides of it. Number 1 is anxiousness. We've all experienced anxiety. Some of you guys probably have drank too much coffee, and you guys probably feel a lot of anxiety, like, oh, impending doom, I'm going to die. Oh, my heart rate's so quick, right? No, you're not going to die. You'll be all right. Drink some water. Have some bread. Number 2, higher cortisol levels. This is the stress hormone. And this is something I've actually experienced recently with coffee. It's because I was using coffee wrong. So I'm going to get into how I was using coffee wrong. Number 3, it affects the sleep patterns. Coffee has caffeine in it. Caffeine blocks the adenosine receptors in the brain, basically telling you when to sleep, when not to sleep, and basically when you feel tired and fatigued. So coffee gets rid of this for about, I think it has a half-life of about 5 hours. So you're going to feel this caffeine rush for about 5 hours if you use it the right way, and you won't come off of a crash. And I'm going to explain that. Side effect number 4, it can make you irritable. You can get angry, you can get very stressed out, you can just snap at your mother, throw your cat across the room, simple shit. So now, how to get into using coffee the right way, right? Number 1 way on how to use coffee the right way is use coffee with an intention. Whether it be to be productive in your life, whether it be to meditate. I use coffee every morning to meditate. I down half of the cup, meditate. It gets me in a really nice meditative state. I'm ready to take on the day after that. I drink the other half, and then, use it with an intention. Don't just willingly sip on caffeine and mindlessly use it just because you like the way it tastes or you like the way it feels. No, there's actual benefits to this shit, and it will make you feel good because it puts your body into this fat burning mode, gives you more energy, more ketones in the blood. So you guys want this in your life, basically what I'm saying. Number 2 is do not eat carbs with coffee to avoid a crash. That's what I was talking about with it's insulin resistant, and you'll feel like shit. So do not eat carbs with coffee because your insulin, right, will go sky high and drop all the way, and then it goes back to baseline. So do not drink coffee with carbs because it does some wacky shit to your insulin. You become insulin resistant, and it's just not good. It's not a good way to feel with that crash and everything like that. So what you're gonna want to do, right, is to have a high protein, high fat, absolutely no carbs diet for breakfast at least, if you guys like carbs, wait until that half-life of coffee is over to avoid a crash. So whether this be, you know, your 3 eggs, that's usually what I do every morning, 3 eggs, 3-egg omelet with turkey and like an avocado. That's usually what I do like every single morning, and I'm telling you, I have energy up the ass. So do not have any type of carbs with your coffee, whether it even be a fruit. Do not. I'm telling you guys will feel energy like no tomorrow. So how to use coffee on way number 3. Drink it before a nap. There's this thing, they call it the coffee nap, right? So what you're gonna want to do is just down a whole cup of coffee and take a nap for about 25 minutes. Because it takes about 20 minutes for the caffeine to actually go into your bloodstream and like attach itself to the receptors in your body, basically telling you like, yo, I have energy now, let's fucking go. The caffeine's like wiring you, sticking to your brain receptors. And what this does accurately is gives us more energy for a longer time. So coffee has an average like half-life of about 5 hours, which is good. But if you really want to increase your productivity, drink it at about 1 o'clock, right? If you're tired. If you're tired though. If not, just don't drink it at all. But if you're tired, drink it about 1 o'clock. The half-life goes from 5.5 hours up to about 7.5 hours. So you're going to have energy for 7.5 hours, steady energy, and drink it black, no sugar. It causes your blood sugar to go high and everything like that. The only thing I actually add is almond milk. Almond milk, the one I use, only has 4 grams of sugar in it per like 8 ounces. So I'm valid. You know, don't try not to go over about 50 grams of sugar a day. You're just gonna feel like shit. I'm telling you. I stopped sugar. Best choice I've ever made. Anyways, and how to use coffee on way number 4. Use it as a pre-workout. So whether this be just to use it and to enhance your gym gains and productivity in the gym, just use it. It's going to amplify it. Coffee is natural, and there's actually essential amino acids in coffee to actually make you more like alert and like, yo, let's fucking do this. And it actually enhances testosterone too for us men. And I don't know what it does for women, but I know for men it really does enhance testosterone, but only in very like moderate amounts is what I'm saying. Do not go over, I think it's 400 milligrams a day. Do not go over 400 milligrams a day, because you will crash and you will start to feel this irritability that I'm talking about. It's going to start affecting your sleep patterns. You're going to start feeling anxiety, and you're going to start feeling those stress hormones go through the roof. I felt this, what was it, like a week ago, and I stopped it for about 4 days. I like withdrew, I had a headache, and I felt like I was fucking hungover for 2 days. But yeah, don't go over 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. I'm only using about 200, 1 cup in the morning as I meditate, and about maybe like half a cup when I'm doing YouTube and shit like that, working, you know, just to enhance my productivity. So what you're gonna want to do basically is just only use coffee with a purpose. I'm telling you guys, use it with no carbs, because you will avoid a crash. You will have energy up the ass. I've been doing this for about 4 days, and it has been absolutely killing it. I've been killing it in the gym, you know? So just don't eat carbs with it, and always have an intention in mind, and use coffee to meditate. I'm telling you, you guys get deeper with a little bit of caffeine in there, because you won't be nodding off as much. You won't be like, you're like, we've all done that while we meditate. I know about like when it's like 4 in the afternoon, I'd be doing that. So I just drink like 3 sips of coffee and I'll be good. You go into a really zen out state. So yeah, that's basically it for coffee and how it's been changing my life personally. And I would suggest really start drinking some coffee, a nice glass a day. I'm telling you, enhance your productivity. So what you're gonna want to do is just down it, and that's it. So your boy Universe out, and until next time, peace. And that video on the third eye that I went so in depth. I worked so hard on that video, but it's like 35 minutes long, and it's not working for my computer, my laptop. It like broke my iCloud, and like I couldn't even do it. So I'm gonna just stick with like 10-minute short videos on like in-depth chakra, I guess, because you know I need a brolic computer and a brolic camera. So yep, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.